Guys, Rami William here with Let's Talk by Knowledge and the company's Gamma Accounting. And today I'm gonna just talk to you guys about to recap everything and what's going on in the latest update. So let's jump into it. First point I will talk about is stimulus checks. When you will get the stimulus checks. Right off the IRS website on March 30th, they announced that the distribution will start on 3 weeks from that day. So March 30th, you count 3 weeks, that is when the distribution will start for the stimulus checks. How we will get it? We'll get it mostly by direct deposit. So the IRS in IRS websites, there's 159 million people that file for tax every year. 70 million of them have refunds, and therefore they have their tax the accounts, the bank accounts. Those who will receive the stimulus package through the direct deposits. The 80 millions they will receive it by paper check. The distribution for the paper check will start after the processing the direct deposits, and that will take about 1 month. And then the IRS said they cannot print more than 20 million in checks per month. So to reach 80 million, that's is 4 months plus 1 month that they're taking to finish the direct deposit ones. We're talking about 5 months here. What we need to do is to watch out for the IRS website for a portal they're gonna create to add your accounts there, and that's been announced right on the IRS websites and clearly stating they will get that portal ready in late April or early May, so 1 month from today. Look out for that and sign. The last thing that it came out today and is very disappointed, three groups they will not get the stimulus package. The first group we already all know, the high income people, individuals that are making more than $75,000 will phase out at this point, and you lose $5 for every 100 they make until they totally phase out on $99,000 for singles. And for married family jointly, they phase out at $150,000, and they start to phase out $5 per each 100 above the 150 until they totally phase out at $198,000. The second group, which is really disappointing, is the dependents. The dependents that they file for tax returns and they would not get the stimulus checks. What does that mean? So some parents they still claiming their kids because they are in college and they full support of them. They still have them on their tax return, and then the kids they work for college or any other places, and they make $3, $4, $5,000. Usually they don't file for tax return because they're under the threshold, and therefore they file for tax return, like I said, but sometimes they don't. Those they filed already, they will not get the stimulus checks, and that's disappointing for a lot of people, and for me because I already filed for a couple of people hoping to get that, but it's out, so no one will get it. The second piece of this, all the dependents that on their parents' tax return, they're over 16 years old, the parents will not receive the $500 for. So those are the three groups. If you have any question or you need more clarification on that, leave a comment below or question, and I should get back to you. Okay, everyone should file at least 2018 or 2019 tax return to receive the stimulus package, except seniors that they live on the Social Security or they receive the SSA 1099s. Those only category are exempt from filing tax return. For seniors that they want to get $500 because they have a grandchild live with them at home, then that is the only situation when they must file a tax return so they can get the $500. Of the seniors don't have any grandchildren and just by themselves, they are not required to file the tax return. The one another part that I want to update you on is the SBA PPP application is already out there. It's been running. I have seen two methods from banks so far. One by a PDF, and the other with actual portal that you log in by your username and your own password with the bank, and you fill up the application. The two applications pretty much the same, with just one of the PDF. You fill it up, you load it on your computer, and then you upload it to the web they give you. There is just a slightly change on the application. If you have any question, just let me know. Nothing significant, it's just the wordings and adding a little bit there. I don't want to make the video too long explaining everything. Ask me on the comments, I should get back to you as soon as I can. Here is another part that has been updated, but not fully updated yet. The 1099 subcontractors, I'm sorry, contractors, subcontractors, sole proprietors, and those kids pay with the 1099s. Those are eligible for PPP using their net income to claim the loan or to maximize the amount of loan. So you will use your net, and this is the key word, not your gross income, your net income. How that calculated? The amount of money you get from the 1099s minus your expenses, it would give you your net. This is your loan. This is what you live on. So you use that to pay yourself to run your business. If you're making 100,000, your expense is 50, then your net is 50. This is your amount. Please make sure your net is capped at $100,000. So if you're making $300,000 and you have expenses for 150, your loan would not be 150, although it is your net. It would cap at $100,000. Last but not least, for employees that getting paid W-2 and they have a side gig such as Uber, Lyft, Amazon, IT small companies, or any other gigs that they get paid similar to sole proprietors or small S corp or just LLC. I'm getting a couple questions, actually a lot of questions on this. The key word here to claim the $10,000 from the SBA, the SBA is affected. The loan or the advance payment for $10,000 from the SBA has no condition. All what it says, if you are affected, you do not have to pay the loan back. So for those asking these questions, I have a W-2 job that is still paying me, and I have a side gig that I'm a sole proprietor at the same time. Can I claim the $10,000? That is the key word. You determine it by yourself. It's, are you affected? If you're still getting paid from your company, I don't think you're affected, but this is not my word. You can proceed to claim it and see what's going to happen, or you will just stay out of the hassle and don't claim it. So W-2 and 1099s or sole proprietor, the keyword is affected. That's all I have for you right now, and I will keep an eye on the coming updates. And by the way, on April 10, there will be more updates on the 1099s for more details. We were told there is much more to be released and explained better than what we have right now. I'll keep an eye on this, updating you guys, and stay safe, please, and have a great day. Thank you.